Hello, welcome to my channel, Sunfire Designs. I am about to pour some coasters in here right now. I'm about to run out of juice here. I've already mixed up my resin. I brought it to 35 degrees Celsius before pouring it into the molds. I went around the edge of the mold with this little silicone tool to remove any bubbles that might be around the edge. And then I used my little torch to make sure that there weren't any bubbles sitting on the top. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do red and black bloom today. So I'm going to be using red. It's just called plain red by Just Resin. And I'm going to be using black by HTV something Aunt. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a letter in the middle or what, but I got this on Amazon also. So I'm going to mix those up right now before I get started. So I really like the Just Resin. I just got this, it's brand new, so I'm just opening it up. A little bit will go quite a long way. So I'm going to open it up, give it a stir, because it tends to thicken up a little bit. That way you're getting the right consistency of color, pigment. And I'm going to start off small with just that amount, because I'm only using 50 mils of resin. So we'll start off small and we can always add more if we need to. I have not used the red before. I just opened it up, so I'm not sure. It looks like it's probably going to take a little more than what I used. Try to scrape the sides, and I'm going to have to put in a new stick because my stick has resin in it, but you can see on the upper part of the stick that it's still pretty transparent. So I'm going to wipe this off. And I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more, maybe like that much. That might be too much, I don't know, we will find out. But I found with the other colors that I've used, I've had to use quite a bit of the Just Resin paste to make it so that it's not completely see-through, or, you know, to make it fully opaque. Okay, I'm gonna try another, because it dyed my stick red. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit more in, because I want it to be pretty opaque. Because I'm using it with black, I want to make sure that it doesn't doesn't get taken over by the black pigment. So I'm going to put in about that much more, and that should probably do it. Alrighty. Yes, I think that's good. Awesome. Let's put that away. Now I'm going to mix up 50 mils of the black, and I know this is probably way more resin than I'm going to need to pipe into here, but I'm always worried I'm not going to have enough. So I'd rather have too much mixed up than not enough. All right, so for the black, I need to shake it up before I use it, because otherwise it won't come out of the bottle. I'm just going to drop in 3. I'm going to try 5-ish drops. They don't really come out in drops. It comes out in little blobs. But we'll start off with 5. This one doesn't take quite as much to turn it black. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's going to be good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right. So now I just need to transfer them into my piping bags. I have to kind of start it right here. That dye off my hand. And these are starting to feel pretty warm, so they're probably about ready to be piped into the resin. I'm not gonna put any glitter. I'm not gonna put anything else in there. I'm just gonna put the pigment, the resin with the pigment paste. Okay, one down, one to go. And I'm sorry if this is kind of off screen for you, but I'm pretty sure you can figure out what I'm doing by pouring it into the bags. I have another pigment that's red that I tried. It's from Just Resin, and it actually came out a lot more pink than red, even though I used a whole bunch. This is actually looking a lot more red than the other one I used. Hopefully it stays that way and it doesn't like get all muddied up by the black. We will see. I think I'm going to start with the red. And running out of paper towels here. You think you have enough until you go to get started, and then you don't. At least that's how it always seems to work for me. Rip a couple more up. Just to have ready to go. All right. I'm just going to squeeze all of this to the end of the bag as best as I can. There will be a big air bubble in here, but I should be able to get it out once I have this all rolled up. So yeah, you can see there's a big air bubble there. I'm going to cut the tip of this off. And I don't want to cut it off too wide, but I do want it to be a little wider than the than the black, because I want to have more red than black, since the black is pretty strong. So let me get the air out and see if that's enough. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Great. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. All right, and I like to do spirals, creature of habit. Oh, that's a nice color red. And my hands are shaky, but I actually don't mind because it ends up making my petals come out more realistic, I feel. All right, here we go. Do the second one. Yeah, my hands are shaking all over the place tonight. All right, 2 more to go. Don't mind the music in the background. My husband's playing video games, so. Okay. It's kind of hard to find a nice quiet time to actually do videos, which is why I haven't done one in a while. I have one that I've been trying to work the sound out for, but I have not had any luck. It's work in progress, so one day I'll get that one posted up for you guys. All right, so that's the red. Now moving on to the black. And hopefully, I really hope this works out. I love the way the black looks when it works out. It's temperamental, and it's really hard to get it to work out. At least in my experience, I've got it to work a couple times, but I'm still a work in progress, so. Okay. Removing the air from the black. This one's starting to get really warm. Let's see, I think my hole is wide enough. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's already starting to bloom. Don't mind me being quiet. I'm just trying to concentrate. All right, that looks pretty cool. This one, my lines were a little too close together. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Okay. Let's try the next. Don't mind me while I'm focused. There we go. All right, one more. My air conditioner just kicked in. Don't think it will impact anything though. I always warm up my resin before I mix it up. So I try to have my house is actually set on 80 degrees, which some people will think that's very hot, and that's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but it works for me. It's just the start of summer here, so try not to make it too hot, but I also don't want to freeze. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna bring these in just like you would a normal bloom. And I'm gonna go out here. And I don't know if I want to swirl that in the middle or not. It kind of looks cool the way it is. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it for a minute before I come back and swirl it. Hopefully my resin's not so thick that it just blobs. Although, if I'm being honest, even if it stays like this, I find that pretty cool. I don't think it will stay like this. I think it will bloom. And hopefully the red and the black don't blend together very much. Right. Need another paper towel and one more to go. I always do it in the exact same order. Creature of habit. These look so cool. I'm not gonna lie, these are looking pretty cool. All right, I think I will swirl in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't mess things up. I'm just gonna do a little swirl because I don't wanna have mud in the middle. All right. Awesome, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I really, 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 really hope that these come out. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not out of juice here. Let's see if I can get one more go. Just a couple of bubbles on the top. Good thing is, since I didn't use alcohol inks, I can just right on there, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about bursting into flames. All right, let me bring the camera down and look at a little bit closer. Hold on just a sec. All right, here we are, a little closer. Sorry that I have a big light right here. Trying to move it out of the way. You can see that in the middle, it's got a good swirl. The petals are starting to bloom. It actually looks a lot brighter in the video. The red looks a lot brighter, almost orange. And in person, it's more of a dark blood red. You can see how the petals here, how they're kind of wavy. That is from my hand shaking. So when my hand shakes, my petals get wavy, as opposed to if my, lines are super smooth, then they don't. They are much smoother. I'm not mad at all though. All right, we'll see how we go. I will catch you on the other side. All right, welcome back. Things are looking good. I'm so excited. I want to see what they look like on the back. All right, here we go. Unmold time. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper to put it on. I think white paper, only so you can see the actual design. Look at how cool that is. I love it. I love it. It looks kind of blood red. I don't know what color it looks in the camera, but oh my gosh, I love this. All right, let's see what the other ones look like. Oh, gorgeous. Got a couple little blobbies here, but I'm not bothered at all. Oh, they look so cool. I am so excited that this worked. Okay, this one's a little more blobby for whatever reason, but they're gorgeous still, despite the blobbies. That one's so pretty. I think my favorite one is the first one that we did. This one has a little bit more black in it. Looks really cool. But this one is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.